I knew that there'll be times where like I can't go home every weekend. I got some friends that get to go home a lot. I can't go home for my nephew's birthday. I can't go home for my mom's birthday because I got to do hair. Like this is what I'm doing right now, so I don't have to do this shit.
Yeah.
3 years down
I
the line.
respect that shit.
But
Yeah.
it's that mentality that I feel like up here you gotta have.
Get to the money and slide, get to the money and slide. Free all the bros inside, free all the bros inside. Play with the bros, you die, yeah. Get to the money and slide, free all the bros inside, play with the bros, you die, yeah.
Hey man, it's the Got 15 podcast coming back, man. Volume 2, man. For who knows? And we got my special guest to my left on our last video. Go ahead and shout yourself out.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Chat. You can follow me on Instagram at Chatness or my hair page at Chat Styles.
Y'all go follow her, man. We're gonna have that show on there. I don't know why I say that every time, but we're gonna have that show on there.
For sure. Speaking of your hair page, we finna talk about, starting your own business, what you need, and like, how do you network to get your own business started? Like, how did you do that?
Okay, so to be honest, I have always been an entrepreneur, meaning that I was always gonna make some money some way, somehow. Right. But when I first came to college, I always did hair in high school. I would like straighten girls' hair, press it out, but it never had a name to it. It never was Chat Styles. And in my freshman year of college, my roommate, well, she wasn't my roommate. She was damn near a roommate because we were together all the time. Right. But she stayed on the same floor as me. We became very close. I used to always do her hair. Like the summer before college, I started braiding. And I started on myself, and then I started doing other people's in my hometown. Okay. So just when I came to college, I started doing her hair, and then I would do hair in the I don't know if y'all lived on campus, but I stayed in the suites.
Right. And so see, I ain't even been on camp because of COVID. Bro.
I know what you're talking about.
I stayed in the dorms on campus, and there's a second floor area where everybody used to sit. So I used to just be braiding folks' hair out there. People come up and be like, "Oh, you do hair? Give me your number." And then one of my close friends who also does hair now, Coco's Gift on Instagram, she was like, "You need to make an Instagram." And I was like for what? Because I came to college 2017, so that's when Instagram was still like you post for fun type shit. It wasn't no business platform. So I went to Canva, and that's like a place where you can make graphics and everything. And I made a quick little logo, and I put it on Instagram, and I just started posting my pictures. And then I screenshot my Instagram page, and I put it in this group chat that we used to have. I think we still have it now at Kennesaw, but it's BKSU, and it's Black Kennesaw State University.
Yeah,
but it used to be more popping. But now it's just lame. I guess y'all just lame.
It was straight last year.
But,
it was straight.
But basically, they just put I put a screenshot in there, and everybody's like, "Oh, who do hair?" And I'd be like, I do hair. And then me being in organizations, they'd be like, "Anybody? I'm looking for a braider." "Oh, girl, right here, Chat. I braid hair." So that's how I kind of got my name out on campus. As far as like getting it to where it's the point now, I feel like it's just word of mouth. People actually liking the type of person I am, the company I keep, and I guess my prices too, because I'm not a money hungry type person. Yeah. A lot of stylists around here, they charge like $300, $400 for braids.
They be getting over like these. I know, cause I be like he be telling me like how much you be paying to get her hair done. I be like, bro, like somebody's like, and then like you will see them compare the prices. Like it'll be two people doing the same styles, but $100 difference. I'm like, all right, bro. Like,
yeah, and I get it. Like you want to make your money too, but I was always catering to the college students, so I didn't have my prices too expensive. Even now they're not that expensive, but so I guess me having great prices, great personality, and networking and social media is what really helped me with my business.
And that's smart, knowing your clientele. Knowing your clientele is mainly college students. You can't tax them $500 because they had that.
But now I can, cause not for the college students, but more of my clients now because of social media and because older people are now on Instagram. I get a lot of clients that are like full-time workers, so they can afford it. They're the ones that leave me $20 tips. The ones who are like, "Girl, you need to go up on your prices because your work's so good." Yeah. So,
and then when your work is good, people will speak on that, and your value just goes up from that. Exactly.
And because see, look, so like I just want to say, like when Chan and when we're telling me who you were and who you were coming on the podcast, you're known around Kennesaw and stuff like that. And my girl, you know what I'm saying, like me and her moving to Kennesaw this year, she does hair as well now. And so she did hair in Albany, and she did hair, back home in McDonough. And so she been trying to find out how she can network on campus. And so knowing that you networking on campus, I was just trying to see, do you have anything that, like, any tips for anybody that's growing a small business that's coming to Kennesaw, like maybe as a freshman or a transfer?
I definitely would say the networking is the number one thing. Because there's a lot of people who transfer schools who do great work, but nobody goes to them for work because people don't know who they are. Yeah. So I would definitely tell her to get involved, and not just saying just join, like just say go to the first meeting and pay the money, get a t-shirt. No, I'm talking about actually
being a part
join,
of that
like going to the community service, going to the events. And then people always want to get their hair done. I'm finna leave Kennesaw soon, so it's not like I'm finna be the Kennesaw hairstylist no more.
Right.
So it's like somebody got to
every year, like somebody got to move on.
You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
So it's like
there's always room.
Yeah, and she also got to be smart with how she promotes. Like Instagram is. It's Instagram. Like word of mouth is good, but Instagram is really what it's gonna be, especially for people our age. Hashtags KSU22, KSU23, KSU24, like all the hashtags, because students are trying to like go find people that go to school here anyway to make friends. So they're gonna be looking like my friend. She just transferred to Tennessee State from Georgia Southern, and literally before she went up there, she was searching like Tennessee State lash techs, nail techs, just so she had people that she was gonna go to when she come up there. So it's all about making your page look appealing and like having great graphics and great quality pictures. Like if I take a picture of me sitting on this couch with my braid right here and I post it, you gonna be like,
it's not gonna look the same.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
fresh off the hand, with the lighting. I know what you mean.
So it's really all about like how you sell yourself. You're basically a product.
Yeah.
So it's like if I walk around with this braid hanging off my head and I'm supposed to be a representation of Chat Styles and people on campus say she did my hair. Oh, she did because that look a mess.
She can't even do her own.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And one thing I seen it when I was on your Instagram. You know, I think your main page had like 4,000 followers and your business page had 3,000. I was surprised because most people have like 1,000 followers on Instagram. Business page like 200 people. You know what I'm saying? But so your business page offered it looked good. Yeah, had good pictures on there, and that's important, bro. How you present yourself in that first look. Like my first thing I saw on your page was 3,000 followers. Okay, she's doing this shit. She's doing this shit.
It gives that social proof, and that's why like building that IG page is definitely like that's what I was telling her too. Like that's gonna be key because even so once you start like getting known on campus, then they gonna look at your page. They say, okay, look, if they see 1,500 other people around Kennesaw, if they click on your page, click on your first picture, and they see 20 of their friends already liked the picture. 20 of their friends already been to you, done that with you. They're gonna feel so much more comfortable going.
Exactly.
To you. Yeah.
And it's also, I think it's a good thing that you know how to do hair and make money from it, because that's something people are gonna want forever. Until being bald goes in style, people gonna get their hair done every week, every day.
And then like another thing, I think a lot of girls that tend to do like beauty stuff in college, they don't have professionalism. In high school, I did dual enrollment in college, not college, in high school, and I got my shampoo tech license, meaning that I can wash hair, I can do perms, I can do that. But we also learned professionalism. A lot of these girls don't have professionalism. There's a way to talk to people. There's a way to respond to people. There's a way to present yourself when somebody comes in your house. Like, I'm pretty sure every girl has had that bad experience getting their hair done, and they go to somebody's house. They got kids running around. They got to take smoke breaks. They stopping to eat multiple times. You also got to put that into a factor, too, because your page can present a lot. Like, there's a lot of girls who I say, oh, I go to this girl to do her hair, but I do not like her. I just sit down when I sit in her chair. I want to build a relationship. I want to build that connection. So if your girlfriend, she build those connections with people. I have people here that I've been doing since 2019. Like, and now it was the mom at first. So let's just say I have a whole family now. Like I have the mom, the daughter, the baby daughter.
And that's where that word of mouth comes through.
Yeah.
Because like, all right, bro, you get your hair done, you do good on her. She gonna go tell all four of her friends because now she flexing.
Yeah.
And then once they go get their hair done from you, then they gonna tell you something like that. And that's what, like, because I know Key real smart with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she got her banner. She got the whole, you know what I'm saying, stylish chair. She got the whole, you know what I'm saying? Because Key know how she like to be treated when she goes to her nail tech, when she goes to get her lashes done and shit like that. And so like I would say for her, like, definitely the main thing she got to do is get into some networking and shit on campus.
And I think a lot of people forget, even though if you're an entrepreneur, customer service still applies. Like how you treat people, how you text them, DM them, like every step of the process matters. Because if I feel like you got an attitude, I'm not talking to you. Why would I? And you're competing with everybody in the market at the time. You're not the only person in Kennesaw doing hair. So you have to say if it's the same product, it's about something about you has to be better if it's the same product. You got to make yourself present better. You have to be nicer, kinder to the clients, build a relationship with the clients, talking to them. So it's not just when you get there, she's getting her hair done and just sitting there awkward. Y'all just not talking about nothing.
But also don't be scared though, because it's enough room. You got everybody got to get their hair done. Everybody got to get their hair done. And girls are moving here every single day.
Yes,
Girls are
yes.
burning bridges with their hairdresser every day. Like,
and that's what I be trying to tell a lot of girls coming up, because I've never been the type of person that like won't help the next person, because now I still feel like I'm at the bottom. I still don't feel like I'm at the top, because there's always somebody else that can do it better than you, but it's not a competition. Like me and my friend Coco, we started doing hair the same. We have around the same amount of followers. We get booked out both monthly, and then people be like, how y'all do that as friends? Like, what do you mean? It's not a competition. There's literally times where girls who, like, Coco posts her availability before me. So if Coco get booked out, then they be like, okay, well, I'm going to Chat. If Chat get booked out, well, let me see what Coco got. And it's never nothing. If somebody comes to me like, oh, Chat, can you do this? I'm like, no, I can't. But I'll send somebody else's page who I think has great work.
But that's real shit.
Yeah.
Because
like,
you know your real value, though.
Yeah.
Because,
Exactly.
see, what happens is people be insecure about like what the work that they actually do. So they're like, oh, damn, you want to go to her? You're picking her over me? Nah, it's like, it's not even that deep. It's whoever is like, because it could be a difference of you live here and she lives there. That could be the difference of me picking, you know what I'm saying, to go here or there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the next level networking. Like, people on the same level as you, like trying to get to them so you can build your own.
Build a
Build
whole
both of
web.
y'all,
And it's so, because then the y'all as a team, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be able to lock in more clients.
Exactly.
And any individual,
And it's
any
not
individual.
It's
bro.
not about you being better than the other person. It's you getting better every day by yourself.
Yeah.
At your
As long as
craft,
you're better
bro.
than where you started, you're supposed to keep growing. Don't. When you try to compare yourself to other people and their progress, that's when you just get fucked up.
start
You
getting in
get
your head
lost.
and shit. Yeah.
Exactly. It's all about getting better each day and
that's what
wanting
I
to be
think.
better.
That's what I think is another problem too. I see a lot of girls who jump out straight off the gate. Like I had this one girl. I think she was still in high school, and I didn't know she was following my page. And she had followed my page. She took every style that I had listed. She took every style that I had listed. And I know that I'm the only person that had those styles because of how I type it out and how I had everything. And then she priced it the same. She had her policies the same. And somebody else sent it to me. And so I went to her and I was just telling her, I was like, girl, you can't do that. I understand that this is something that you want to do, but you also can't charge that much knowing that your work is not up to par. And I think a lot of girls be so ready to be a hairstylist that they don't try to grow. Like you can be good or you can't be that good, but it don't matter. Just start your prices at a reasonable price where your work shows, and then you can build yourself up, because like you'll get better. People think that they got to come out doing knotless braids like this. No, it takes time. Like you have to practice.
And see that's what I respect about that shit, because like niggas be really shitting on like women's small businesses though, like doing lashes, doing hair, like. Bro, so me and Key had bought like a little lash set. I just want to see what that shit like. I'm like, all right, bro, these girls making a bag. Like I gotta see what's to this shit, bro. Bro, hold these little baby ass lashes. Keep talking about something. You gotta stick that shit to each individual.
Lash.
Who the fuck gonna sit here?
Not me,
bro. They sit there all day and
y'all
do
don't
lashes
understand, like,
all day, bro.
Being being self-employed, being your own entrepreneur, it's a lot. Like I said, freshman year when I became Greek, I was taking 5 classes. One of them was on the Marietta campus. I stayed on campus. I was walking 5 miles a day because I had to go to and from campus. I was also in the Alphas.
Campus.
Time out. You said you was walking 5 miles a day.
Yes.
Shit.
I was walking 5 miles a day. I had, like I said, 5 classes. I was doing hair. I was on the e-board. I was also in a pageant. And I was going through the process of becoming part of my organization.
Hustling.
So that's a lot. And a lot of people don't be ready for that lifestyle. But when you're an entrepreneur and you really grinding, it's a lot. Like there was times like my line sisters that called me and they're like, girl, what you doing? Hair.
Working.
Hair.
Yeah,
working.
But it's like sometimes you kind of have to do that so you can kind of sit back and just like chill. But even now, it's still like I don't like living like this.
It ain't time to sit and chill.
You know, I feel you,
yet.
but then again, it ain't time to burn yourself out. Like
think so?
talking, like literally last summer I was doing hair 9 to 5, 6 days a week.
Oh yeah.
Why? I make my own hours.
Yeah.
Why? Why am I doing myself like that? Up your prices and chill out. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just gotta like sit your ass down, but you can still be in grind mode. But I'm just saying like don't overwork yourself, because like people that are self-employed, self-entrepreneurs, they're really hard workers. Like they don't get breaks.
Because you have to be. You have to be to make that shit.
I don't even eat when I do hair half the time because I be so ready to like.
Just
keep
doing
I don't
that
even
shit.
take a sip of water sometimes. That's terrible.
Exactly.
I need at least a 30-minute break.
But when you're doing something you actually care about,
Passionate
you might
about-
forget. You don't care about eating. You don't care about drinking water. You're trying to get better.
Pod, bro. Like, bro, we grinding there's no room for us like to take a day off. Like, let's say like y'all trying to go do shit. I'm like, bro, like nigga, if I don't have time to come back and edit for our post, bro,
I'm saying
I'm gonna be mad as fuck.
I'm gonna
You know what I'm saying? If we ain't got time to sell the shoes, y'all go follow us at Kicks to the City on IG. if you ain't got time to sell the shoes, bro, nigga, I ain't making no money, and that's what I'm really about. So it's like anything besides that, bro, it's kind of like bullshit.
And I think it's imperative for everybody to have some type of side hustle, bro. Especially something like yours doing hair. That's something people gonna need forever. You gotta have another source of income, because if you just depend on one, you gonna fail. You're gonna fail. Yeah. I mean, you might not fail, but it's gonna be definitely. It's gonna be more difficult. Fail. It's gonna be difficult.
And you gotta be willing to work, like, because we definitely did not start off with all this shit.
Hell,
we've been doing this shit since January. Like, most people don't even know that. That's one thing I can
say about coming up here, living in Atlanta too, because I'm from Statesboro, Georgia, country small town. And everybody, if you got money, you work at Walmart, you work at distribution centers, warehouses. You do those jobs where you working day in, day out type shit. That's how those people that got money. Yeah. You can't make money doing, like, you can make money doing hair too, but you know what I'm saying? People up here in Atlanta, they have a different mindset because it's expensive.
They have money to spend. They got money to spend.
But because they got that mentality that they're not gonna be broke. Yep. So that's why I admire about being up here. Like, moving up here, coming from Statesboro to come up here, I knew that there'll be times where, like, I can't go home every weekend. I got some friends that get to go home a lot. I can't go home for my nephew's birthday. I can't go home for my mom's birthday because I got to do hair. Like, this is what I'm doing right now, so I don't have to do this shit 3 years down the line.
I respect that shit.
It's that mentality that I feel like up here you gotta have, especially being a college student too. Like, if you don't got that grind mentality, it's just like,
what are you? It's like
you're wasting your time.
If you don't have that shit, what are you doing? Why are you going to even waste your money, waste your time, putting yourself here? Like, that's really. And I think if you're ready to really be on that shit, then colleges are for you. Cool. If you're ready for it, if you want to do that shit, do it, because there's a lot of good opportunities to do around here, bro. But if you gonna come in here and bullshit, bro, you wasting your time and your money, bro.
You gotta surround yourself by the people thinking the same thing, because we're not trying to be working for the rest of our life. Let's hustle right now so we don't have too late.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
bro.
The goal.
And with that being said, man, it's been a Got 15 podcast, and we out. Peace.
Get to the money and slide. Get to the money and slide. Free all the bros inside. Free all the bros inside. Play with the bros, you die. Yeah. Get to the money and slide. Free all the bros inside. Play with the bros, you die.